let's give it to you. So number one, I'm gonna jump right into it. What if I continue to rent for the next 5 years? If you continue to rent, let's say you go ahead and you pay $2,000 a month. You're gonna multiply that by 12. That gives you $24,000 a year times 5 years. That's gonna go ahead and give us $70,000.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
Now this is if you rent an apartment, a house, whatever it is that you're renting. Now let's go ahead and say that you buy a mobile home. We're gonna put MH for mobile home. Now that mobile home, your payment's $2,500 a month. Now out of this $2,500 a month, the average is about $1,200 goes to space rent. The space rent times 12 months, that's gonna give us $14,400 a year. Now we multiply that by 5, we have $72,000. That's for the next 5 years. Now, if you go ahead and you buy a condo, you're probably gonna be spending about $3,000 a month. And then you're probably gonna have an HOA of about $350. This HOA times 12 is gonna be $350 times 12. It's $4,200 times 5 years. Gives us a grand total of $21,000. Now, what I want to talk to you guys. If you continue to rent, you're going to lose out on $70,000 because 100% of what you pay is going to the trash. You're never going to get that back, correct? Now,
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
I think my math is actually wrong, guys. Bear with me. It doesn't sound right. 24,000 times 5. Totally off. 120K.
Nice.
So $120,000 is going to the trash in 5 years. Now, if we go ahead and we look up what it would be on a mobile home. On a mobile home, we're looking at $72,000 go to the trash. Why? Because you're still renting. You're renting the space rent. So on this one, on an apartment, we have 120,000. We have 72, so you're better off buying a mobile home than still renting that apartment because you're still saving about 50K in those 5 years. Now, if we go back to getting a condo, on a condo, you're just going ahead and you're doing $21,000. It's what's going to the trash. Now, on this, you can argue and say, well, there's maintenance, there's different things going on. But if you were to ask me, what would I buy? I would buy a house if I can go ahead and buy it. Why? Because there's no HOA, unless you buy a house with an HOA, or there's also no space rent. Now guys, there's nothing wrong with starting with the mobile home. It's a level up than what you're actually doing when you're renting. Now, if you can get into a condo or a townhome, then that's a way better option in my eyes. And why? Because it's 72,000 versus 21, and I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather go ahead and throw 21 to the trash then throw 72. If you can get into the house, that is always going to be the best option because it's going to be the one that appreciates the most and more money goes towards the principal and interest as opposed to paying a space rent or an HOA. If you guys have more questions, feel free to DM me and message me. I hope these numbers help. Let's get it in here, guys.